सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पर शब्द विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यः नमस्कारः and welcome to 113th class today. Srinivas, 23rd December, 113th class, and we are going through a variety of exercises here, and whatever we studied in the previous books are applied in these conversations, sambhashanas, and revising Panchami, Chaturthi, Tritiya, Dvitiya, all the cases are being revised with some points like verbs are recalled, adverbs are recalled, avyayas are recalled, and we are going through. Now today's lesson flashing at us is Tam Jananti Va Bhavantaha. Tam Jananti Va Bhavantaha, and the highlight of the lesson is Janati, Jananti, Janami, Janimaha, which are given in singular and plural number. Dvivachana is not given for the highlight here. Janati, Janitaha, Jananti, isn't it? Janami, Janivaha, Janimaha. So Dvivachana is kept aside. Only Ekavachana and Bahuvachana verbs are highlighted here. And Tam Jananti Va Bhavantaha. Let us read and then explain to readers. Karyakarta says Harihi Om Suprabhatam.
Grihastha says Harihi Om Upavishatu Kaha Visheshaha Vadatu.
Karyakarta says Venkatesha Kumaraha iti kaschana sanganaka yantragnaha asti tasya griham bhavati tasya griha sankhya atra asti tam jananti va bhavantaha.
Grihastha says Venkatesha iti nama shrutavan tasya griha sankhya vadatu.
Sankhyam vadatu. Karyakarta says aham Venkatesham janami tasya griha sankhya pancha uttara trishatadhika sahasram. Pancha uttara trishatadhika sahasram asti tasya griham itaha bahu samipe asti.
Grihastha says Vine Tvam Venkatesham janasi pashyatu etam sankhyaam.
Veena says Venkatesha panchottara trishata sahasra aham bhoh bhavanapi etam janati tasya griham etasya prushthabhage asti asmakam karyalaye sarvepi tam jananti.
Karyakarta says Saha Uttavan Yat Atra Pruchatu Sarve Mam Jananti iti Sopi Samichina Karyakarta.
Grihastha says Idanim Smrutavan Tam Vayam Kumara iti Ahvayamaha Ataha Venkatesha ityukte na Smrutavan Bhavatu Paniyam Kimapi Swikarotu.
Karyakarta says Tarhi Kinchit Kshiram Dadam Venkateshasya Gruhe Eva Adya Upaharaha.
Veena says Vayamapi tasya gruham gruha sadasyancha samyak janimaha tada tada gacchamaha.
Karyakarta says Astu Dhanyavadaha Gacchami Tatra Sarve Mama Pratiksham Kurvanti.
So there is a very little conversation wherein these verbs Gna dhatu. What is the dhatu? Mula dhatu root is Gna, to know. Gnane, Janati, Janami, etc. So there is Karyakarta means one work, one what do you say? How to say in English? Karyakarta means some person who does jobs, somebody who is assigned some job, Karyakarta. Like we have Karyakartas in every political program, in social programs, volunteer. So one volunteer here says, Harihi Om. Hari Om is a kind of addressing in India. In rural India, not in urban India, but you find people in with some religious background and with rich cultural background, you find people addressing each other, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, either using the name of God. Hari Om means hello. This is a way of addressing person. Suprabhatam, good morning. Hello, good morning in English. Then Grihastha. Grihastha means a householder, some house owner, holder. Hari Om, Upavishatu. He says hello. Upavishatu, please be seated. Kaha Visesha, what is the news? Visesha here means what is the special thing about? Here Ka Varta is not said. Kaha Visesha means what is the speciality of the day? Vadatu, please tell. So these are what you can also understand this. Upavishatu, Vadatu, imperative. Lot, Agnya, Vidya, Ashish. Agnya Ashish. So Karyakarta, the volunteer says, Venkatesha Kumara Haiti Kaschana Sanganaka Yantragnaha Asti. There is one Sanganaka Yantragna, Samganaka Tantragnaha, computer scientist. Samganaka Tantragnaha means computer scientist. There is a computer scientist, software engineer otherwise, by name, what by name? Venkatesha Kumaraha. Iti means by, thus, known by this name. Kaschana, some, whom he does not know. You know, this chana we have studied several times. Kaha chana, kaschit, kopi. Kopi also can be used here. Kopi, samganaka yantra tantragnaha. There is a computer scientist. Asti, there is one like this by name. Tasya gruham bhavati. He has a house. And his house number, he says. Tasya gruham bhavati. He has a house. Tasya gruha sankhya, that is not printed properly, Srinivas. In here, how is it in the monitor? Gruha sankhya is visible.
In which asti tasya gruham bhavati tasya gruha sankhya. No, it is not there.
Not there?
Kya kha.
One second, I will write. So please see that, show them this. Gruha Sankhya. This word is missing, not printed properly. It is there but not printed legibly. Tasya Gruha Sankhya Atra Asti. His number is here. His house number is here. Tam Jananti Va Bhavantah. That is the caption here. Tam Jananti Va Bhavantah. Do you know him? Tam Jananti Va Bhavantah, do you know him? He is asking, who? The volunteer. So Grihastha says, the householder, the owner of the house says, Venkatesha iti, Venkatesha, Mama Nama Srutavan, I have heard the name. Venkatesha, yes, I have heard the name. Tasya Gruha Sankhyam Vadatu. You please tell, is a house number, Gruha Sankhya. Gruha Sankyam Vadatu. This is like any Akaranta Strilinga Shabda. Sankyam Vadatu. Then Karyakarta volunteer says, Aham Venkatesham Janami. I know Venkatesha. Tasya Gruha Sankhya. His house number is Panchottara Trishata Adhika Shatam. So Pancha Uttara. That is, in Sanskrit we come from left to right. In English we go from left to right. I'm sorry, right to left comes in Sanskrit. Pancha Uttara, 5 more, or Panchadhika. Pancha Adhika, 5 more, Trishata, 300, Sahasram, Sahasra Sankhya. Getting? Yes. Panchadhika or Panchottara, both ways you can say. Pancha Adhika, Trishata, Sahasra Sankhya. So his house number is 1305. 1305. Asti is there. Tasya gruham itaha bahu samipe asti. Then Karyakarta says, his house is very close. Itaha bahu samipe asti, is very close to this place. Then the Grihastha is asking, Veene tvam Venkatesham janasi. Pashyatu etam sankyam. You know Venkateshana, you see this number. Pashyatu etam sankyam. Sankhya Shabda is Strilinga Shabda. So, etad pronoun accompanying this Sankhya noun is also used in Strilinga Shabda. Etam Sankhyam Pashyatu. Etam Sankhya. Watch, look at this number. 1305. Venkatesha. Then Veena says Venkatesha Panchadika Trishata Adhika Sahasraham. I know. Ham means expressing kind of confidence, yes. Bho Bhavanapi Etam Janati. Oh, come on, you also know him. Come on, you also know him. Tasya Gruham Etasya Prushthabhage Asti. His house is right in the back. Asmakam Karyalaye Sarve Pitam Jananti. All people know in our office. Asmakam Karyalaye, in our office, Sarve Api, all people, Tam Jananti, all know him. Then the Karyakarta volunteer says, Saha Uktavan Yat Atra Pruchatu. So he has asked me to ask you here. He told me to inquire here. Saha Uktavan, he has said to inquire here. Yat Atra Pruchatu, to inquire here. Sarve Mam Jananti iti sopi samichinaha karyakarta. So Sarve Mam Jananti iti. He also said that all know him. He is also a good volunteer. Sopi, he also samichinaha karyakarta, is a good volunteer, is a good volunteer. Then the Grihastha, the householder, says, Idanim smrutavan. Now I remember. Now I have remembered. Bhavatu, all right. Paniyam kimapi swikarotu. Would you like to have some water? Paniyam swikarotu, he said. Paniyam means jalam, some drink. Paniyam literally means drink. Would you like to have some drink? Then Karyakarta says, Tarhi kinchit kshiram dadatu. He is wanting, generally when we ask for, only we intend to give water, but this fellow wants milk here. Tarhi kinchit kshiram dadatu. Then give me little milk. Venkateshasya gruhe eva adya upaharaha. And he is informing that today my breakfast is in the house of Venkatesh. Venkateshasya gruhe eva adya upaharaha. So, upaharaha means breakfast. My breakfast is there in his house, Venkatesh's house. So, give me some little milk. Veena says, Vayamapi tasya gruham gruha sadasyancha samyak janimaha. We also know him and all his members of his house. Gruha sadasyan. Gruha sadasyan means all the members of the house. Vayamapi, we also, tasya gruham, we know his house and all the house members, home members. Cha samyak janimaha. We know very well. Samyak is an avyaya, Srinivas. Samyak means very well. Janimaha is the highlight here. We'll come back again. Tada tada gacchamaha. Sometimes we go there also. Tada tada means now and then. Not now and then, sometimes. Yada kada means different. Tada tada. As in Telugu Bhashayam, appudu. Sometimes we go. Tada tada here means when tada is repeated 2 times, sometimes, not often. Not very often we go there, but tada tada gacchamaha. Sometimes we go there. Karyakarta says, Astu, okay. Now you know Astu has come. Okay, bhavatu, astu. Dhanyavadaha. Thank you. Gacchami, I am going. Tatra sarve mama pratiksham kurvanti. All are waiting my arrival there. All are expecting me there. So let us see once again the verbs used here. Hari Om is used in addressing as hello, and Suprabhatam means good morning. Upavishatu is imperative mode, the verb should be watching. And Samganaka Tantragnaha, as I have already told you, it's a computer software engineer, scientist. And then Jananti is plural, Janati is singular, Janati, Jananti, and only these verbs are to be located here. In the 5th dialogue, Aham Venkatesham Janami, Janta hu. Hindi Bhashayam Janta hu. We say in Hindi Janta hu. And Janasi. Where is it? Grihastha, yes. Veene Venkatesham Janasi, Tvam Venkatesham Janasi. Do you know Venkatesh? So this is second person Janasi, which is not highlighted there, but it is second person. Then Janati, yes. And down there Jananti. You can just keep on highlighting them. Again Karyakarta, Jananti. Now Samichina is a adjectival like word. Samichina means well, good. Samichin, Karyakarta. And then Smrutavan. Do you know? You remember this is Tavatu Pratyanda. Smrutavan. I remember now. Gatavan, Smrutavan, etc. Dadatu imperative mood. Janimaha. Now in the last but one Samyak Veenas. Samyak Janima. Samyak is an avyaya, very well. Janimaha. Tada tada are also avyayas. Tada tada. Relative Yada tada. This is a avyaya, indeclarable word used in conjunction with Yada. Yada tada, you know. But when it is repeated, it means rarely sometimes. Then Astu, who I have already said, it is also kind of avyaya, you can take it. Although it is imperative mood verb, but you can treat it as an avyaya. Astu, okay. Gachami and nothing, but okay. Pratiksha. And Pratiksha Shabda is Strilinga Shabda. Pratiksha, Akaranta, Strilinga Shabda. Pratiksha like Pariksha. Pratiksham Kurvanti. They are doing, expecting, waiting for my, expecting. So it's a very simple conversation wherein we have seen Janati, Jananti, Janami, Janimaha are the verbs used here from the root Gna, Gna to know. Then another verbs are coming here in the next lesson also. Shru, to listen, Shrunu. Shrunoti, Shrunvanti. Only two forms are given here, third person singular, third person plural. Prathama Purusha Ekavachana, Prathama Purusha Bahuvachana are highlighted here. Some other forms may also come up. Gruhinyoha Sambhashanam. Again conversation of two housewives. Third continuation. Yes, Sunita says, Aho, Yeshaha Bhavatyaha Putraha Samyak Gayati Kalu Sangita Kakshyam Gachati Kim.
Mathura says, Naiva Tasya Bhagini Krihe Abhyasam Karoti Saha Shraddhaya Shrunoti Ataha Gayati.
Sunita says, Aham Sangitam Bahu Ichchami Kakshyam Gachatu Ityukte Mama Putri Na Shrunoti Eva Kintu Chalachitra Gitani Sada Shrunoti.
Mathura says, Mama Gruhe Sarvepi
Sangita Priyaha
Ataha Sarvada Bhakti Gitani
Bhavagitani
Bhajanani Sarvani Abhi Shrunumaha.
Sunita says, Mama Gruhe Aham Eka Eva Gitam Shrunomi Anye Sarve Vartam Shrunuvanti Chalachitra Gitani Shrunuvanti Tavadeva.
Madhura says, Gruhe Asmakam Vachanani Kopina Shrunuvanti Te Yatha Ichanti Tatha Kurvanti.
Sunita says, Kintu Mama Parshva Gruhe Mata Yat Vadati Tat Sarvepi Shrunvanti Palayanti Cha Kim Anyat Patihi Api Sa Yatha Vadati Tata Shrunoti Janati Va.
Madhura says, Keshuchit Gruheshu Matuhu Vachanam Gruha Sadasyaha Shrunvanti Keshuchit Anye Yat Vadanti Tat Mata Shrunoti
Tavadeva. So this is a very little conversation here, only highlighting the verb Shrunoti, Shru Dhatu. Sunita says here, Aho, oh, Yeshaha Bhavatyaha Putraha Samyak Gayati Kalu. Expressing wonder, we use the word Aho. Aho means, oh, wow, your son sings so well. Yeshaha, this Bhavatyaha Putraha, your son, Gayati Samyak Gayati Kalu. Sings indeed very well. Wow, this your son sings indeed very well. Yeshaha Bhavatyaha Putraha Samyak Gayati khalu, he indeed sings very well. So here bhavati shabda, pronoun, strilinga prayoga is there. Bhavatyaha putraha. You can also use it tava putraha. If two friends are conversing, we can as well use the general pronoun tava putraha, but the respectful pronoun is used here. Bhavatyaha putraha samyak avyaya, as you have already come across in the previous lesson. Gayati khalu. Khalu means giving emphasis. Your son indeed sings very well. Sangeeta kaksham gachati kim? Does he go to, is he going to the music class? Is he attending music class, private tuition, like that? Sangeeta kaksham gachati kim? So kim can come in the beginning, also at the end. Sangeeta kaksham gachati kim? Is he going to the music class? So Madhura informs, Naiva, no, not at all. Tasya bhagini gruhe abhyasam karoti. His sister practices daily at home. Tasya bhagini, sister, gruhe abhyasam karoti. She does practice daily. Saha shraddhaya srunoti. And this boy listens with full attention. Shraddhaya. Shraddha shabda is trutiya, used here. Shraddhaya. Shraddha is akaranta strilinga shabda. Saha shraddhaya srunoti means he listens with lot of shraddha, with sincerity, attention. So shraddha word cannot be very easily translated into English. But in the context here, he listens with attention, full attention. Ataha gayati, therefore he sings. So Sunita says, Aham sangeetam bahu ichchami. I like very much music. Kaksham gacchatu ityukte mama putri. And when I tell my daughter to attend a class, Kaksham gacchatu iti ukte mama putri. My daughter, when being asked to go to the music class, na srunoti eva, doesn't care. Here, doesn't listen means doesn't care. Na srunoti eva, she doesn't listen to me. In the sense, it doesn't care me. Kintu chalachitra gitani sada srunoti, but she listens always to filmy songs, movie songs. Filmy means all may not understand. Like here, chalachitra gitani means here, chalachitram means movie actually. Chalachitra gitam means, now only in Indian movies you find Srinivas, lot of songs. Not in the foreign movies. In English movies you don't have hero and heroine dancing to the tune of a music or a song. Rarely there will be background songs in a movie, English movie. I don't know about other languages, but in Indian movies, there cannot be a movie without songs. And so many songs will be there. Sometimes 4, 5, 10 songs may also be there. And that is why. So, and at the same time, and Indians are given to be amused by those songs, and they learn those songs. They don't learn these classical songs, but they learn movie songs. So, this woman says, Sunita, Chalachitra Gitani Sada Srunoti. She always listens to the movie songs. Madhura says, Mama Gruhe Sarvepi Sangita Priyaha. In my house, all are lovers of Sanskrit. Sarve Sangita Priyaha. All are music lovers. Ataha, therefore, Sarvada Bhakti Gitani. Therefore, they always listen to Bhakti Gitani, devotional songs. Bhava Gitani, emotional songs. Bhajanani. What is bhajana? Glorification of God. Songs which glorify the deities. That is called bhajana in India. Any bhajana is a song which is sung by a group of people to praise a particular god. Something like a group singing in a church, right? Group singing in a church. Group. That is bhajana in temples in India. So bhajanani, the bhajanas and sarvani, all api shunumaha. We only listen to these devotional songs and Then Sunita says, Mama Gruhe, in my house, Aham Eka Eva Geetam Shrunomi. I alone listen to the songs. Aham Eka Eva Geetam Shrunomi. I only listen to the song. Now Shrunomi is here. Anye Sarve Vartam Shrunuvanti. All others listen to the news. Nowadays news channels are so many. In India also. We have plenty of channels. Sarve Vartam Shrunvanti. Chalachitra Geetani Shrunvanti. And all others also listen not only to the news, but again Chalachitra means movie songs. Tavadeva, that's all. Tavadeva means that much only. They don't want any devotional song to listen. So Madhura says, Gruhe asmakam vachanani kopina shrunvanti. In my house, nobody cares for our word. Asmakam vachanani, our words, kopi na shrunvanti. I'm sorry, kepi. Kepi na shrunvanti. No one listens to our words at home. Te yatha ichanti tatha kurvanti. They do whatever they like. Te means they. Yatha ichanti. As they like. Tatha kurvanti. So they do. Now you can see the play of this usage of the word. Yatha tatha. Like yada tada. Yatha ichanti te. Te yatha ichanti means as they like. Tatha so kurvanti. They do. Nobody cares to our words, she means to say. Sunita says, Kintu, but mama parshva gruhe, in our neighborhood. Parshva gruhe means your neighboring house. Mata yat vadati, whatever mother says in our neighboring house, whatever the mother says, tat sarve api shrunvanti, all others listen to. Now these two women are trying to find out how obedient their family and the neighboring family is like. Understand? So what is he saying? Mata yat vadati, whatever the mother says, tat sarve api shrunvanti, that all of them listen. In where? Not in their house, in the neighboring house. Shrunvanti. Palayanti cha, and they obey also. Not only they listen to, but they obey also. Mother's words. Kim anyat patihi, kim anyat patihi api. Kim anyat means what more? No, it is an expression. What more? What to say more? You have na in English? What more? Even patihi api, even the husband. Yatha vadati tatha shrunoti. Even the husband of the neighboring woman also obeys his mother. Understand? That is the Kimanyat, what more? Patihi api, even the husband. Sa yatha vadati, that mother, as the mother says, tatha shrunoti, he listens. Janati va, do you know? Such a great lady is residing in my neighborhood. She is in total command of the family, that is to say. Then Madhura says, Keshu chit gruheshu. Keshu chit gruheshu, in some homes, Matuhu vachanam gruha sadasyaha shrunvanti. Household, the house, the members of the house, in some homes, obey the word of mother. Matuhu vachanam sada, Matuhu vachanam gruha sadasyaha shrunvanti. Listen to. Listen means obey here. In other words, Keshu chit, in some homes, Anye yat vadanti, what others say, tat mata shrunoti tavadeva. In some other homes like ours, she means to say, whatever others tell, mother obeys. In some homes, what mother says, all others listen. In some other homes like ours, in bracket understand, what others say, mother obeys, mother listens to. So that is the difference she is pointing out. Now let us come back, go up and see the verbs used here. Shrunoti, Madhura, yes, Shrunoti. Shraddhaya Shrunoti, Saha Shraddhaya Shrunoti, he listens. Gayati, by the way, Gayati also sings. Ichhami, Gacchatu, imperative. Again there is a mistake, Srinivas. Shruneti, it has come. Let us, what is the line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th line. Sunita, Shruneti, there is a mistake come. Sunita, na?
Sunita, aham sangeetam बहु इच्छामि. कक्षां गच्छतु. इत्युक्ते मम पुत्री शृणोति.
Where it is? Mama putri na shruneti eva. Oh, so that there is a printing mistake. Sunita. Which is sha is used here? Acha, this one. Two ways you can write it. This should be used. Shruneti, both mistakes are there. I just noticed it. Then we have now these words are all akaranta pullinga napumsakalinga shabdas. By the way, bhakti gitani, bhakti gitam, bhakti gite, bhakti gitani, bhava gitam, bhava gite, bhava gitani, bhajanam, bhajane, bhajanani, sarvam, sarve, sarvani. All are running in the neuter gender. Shrunumaha. So we have come to Shrunumaha. This is first person Uttama Purusha Bahuvachana. Shrunomi, Shrunuvaha, Shrunumaha. That is the derivation. Sunita's dialogue. Shrunomi is here. Shrunomi is here. Shrunvanti, third person. Shrunoti, Shrunutaha, Shrunvanti. Shrunvanti. Again, two times Shrunvanti. Madhura's dialogue. Shrunvanti. Icchanti, Kurvanti. Three verbs you can see them in this sentence. One is Kepina Shrunvanti, Te Yatha Icchanti, Tatha Kurvanti. See, three plural verbs are used. Shrunvanti, Icchanti, Kurvanti. Listen, wish, do. Something like that. Sunita. Shrunvanti, once again, Palayanti. Palayanti is obey. Palayati, palayate, palayanti, another verb. Shrunoti, here this is correct printed. Shrunoti, this has to be the printing correct. And finally, Madhura says, Keshuchit Gruheshu, Matuhu Vachanam. Matuhu is Shashti Srinivas here. Matru Shabda is, we have not so far come across. It is not Matasya or Pitasya, Matuhu Pituhu. Matuhu Vachanam means words of mother. Shashti. It is Rukaranta Shabda, Matru. Matru. Pituhu. Same way Pitru Shabda will be derived. Matu Vachanam Gruhasadasana. Keshuchit Anye Yat Vadanti Tat Mata Shrunoti. So this is how the highlighting here is on the verbs Shrunoti, and the previous was Janati. And we go on very comfortably to the next conversation titled Shubha Yatra. Means Shubha Yatra means there are two words, one may get confused. Shobha Yatra, procession. Procession is called Shobha Yatra. Shubha Yatra means a good journey. Journey. We'll see what it is about, we'll know only after reading. So we'll go. Patni and Pati are there here? Yes. Vasaraha, in this yatra, highlights are Vasaraha Bhavishyat Kala. Days. Different days will be here remembered. So Patni says here, Soma Vasare. Now Vasara means that is Soma Vasare. Pratyagamishyati Kalu.
Pati says, Am Soma Vasare Pratah Agamishyami.
Ravivasare
Mama Snehitaha
Sakutumbam
Agamishyati.
Patni says, Putraha Sunilaha Shanivasare Sayam Chennai Gamishyati.
Pati says, Bhavatu Mangalavasare Vivahaha Asti. Aham Somavasare Prataha Agamishyami Khalu. Sayam Militva Vipanim Gamishyamaha. Mama Snehitamapi
Suchayat. Patni says, Aho, Asmin Saptahe Bahu Karyakramaha Santi. Budhavasare Rajanyaha Vidyalaye Varshikotsavaha. Karyakrame Tasya Bharatanatyam Asti.
Pati says, Chinta Ma Karotu Bhavati. तत्रापि गच्छामः गुरुवासरे पूर्णतया विश्रान्तिः.
Patni says, Nasti bhoho Guruvasare प्रतिवेशिन्याः गृहे कोऽपि विशेषः अस्ति सा भोजनार्थमेव आहूतवती.
Pati says, भवतु अन्यत् सर्वम् अनन्तरं चिन्तयिष्यामः अहं तु इदानीं गच्छामि.
Then Patni says, भवतः प्रयाणं सुखकरं भवतु.
Pati says, अयि
शुभास्ते पंथानः सन्तु इति.
शुभास्ते पंथानः सन्तु इति
कालिदास
वचनं वदति.
पत्नी सेस् भवान् कालिदासः नैव खलु. भवान् कालिदासः नैव खलु. So some joke here, I will explain. Now Shubhayatra is a happy journey. Shubhayatra means happy journey. So husband and wife conversation is set with two words, future tense and here different days of a week. Somavasare pratyagamishyati kalu. The wife is asking the husband, will you come on Monday? Will you return on Monday? Isn't it? Are you returning on Monday? Will you be returning on Monday? Isn't it? Kalu means something like that. Will you be returning? I think not will you. You will be returning on Monday, isn't it? Something like that. Won't it? Or something like that. Then Pati says, You know what is Yes. So here is the first sentence, Soma Vasare, Saptami Vibhakti. Soma Vasaraha, Soma Vasare, on Monday. Pratyagamishyati, future tense. Prati Agamishyati, joined together becomes Pratyagamishyati, will return. Who? You only. Bhavan or Tvam. Somavasare Bhavan Pratyagamishyati Khalu. So Pati Vadati, he says, yes. Somavasare Prataha Agamishyami. I will come on Monday morning. Somavasare Prataha Agamishyami. This is the future tense of Agachami. So purposely the lesson is showing you how future verbs are used. Agamishyami. Ravivasare mama snehitaha sakutumbam agamishyati. Sunday, Ravivasara means Sunday. Sunday mama snehitaha sakutumbam agamishyati. My friend will come along with his family. Sakutumbam. Patni says, Putraha Sunilaha Shanivasare Sayam Chennai Gamishyati iti. Our son Sunil will go to Chennai, Madras on Saturday. Shanivasare Sayam, Saturday evening, Chennai Gamishyati iti. Then Pati says, Bhavatu, okay, let it be. Mangalavasare Vivaha Asti. On Tuesday is the marriage. Mangalavasare Vivaha Asti. Aham Somavasare Prataha Agamishyami Kalu. I am coming on Monday morning, isn't it? Sayam Militva. Evening will all meet. Sayam Militva Vipanim Gamishyamaha. Will go to the bazaar. The evening will meet and go to the market. Vipanim Gamishyamaha. Future tense. Mama Snehitam Suchayatu. You also inform my friend that we will go for shopping on when? On Tuesday. Somavasare evening. Because he is reaching Monday morning, evening. So, Mama Snehitam api suchayatu. You inform my friend also. Who is arriving, who is going to his house on Sunday. Ravivasare. Then Patni says, Aho, Asmin Saptahe Bahu Karyakramaha Santi. In this week, during this week, Asmin Saptahe. Asmin is a pronoun. Like etasmin. Tasmin, Asmin. Other Shabda Asmin. We have not studied this. Asmin Saptahe. During this week. Bahu Karyakramaha Santi. There are many programs. Budhavasare. Now programs are outlined. Budhavasare on Wednesday. Rajanyaha Vidyalaye Varshikotsavaha. Their daughter may be Rajani. Rajanyaha Vidyalaye. In the school of Rajani. Varshikotsavaha asti bhavishyati. That is, annual day is there. Karyakrame, in the program, tasya Bharatanatyam asti. in the program her Bharatanatyam is also there in the school annual day. Then the husband says, Pati, Chintam ma karotu, don't worry. Don't worry. Bhavati yo, Tatrapi Gachama, we will also go there. Tatrapi Gachama, we are also going there. Guru Vasare Purnataya Vishrantihi. On Thursday, full rest. Then Patni says, Nasti Boho, not like that. No, not like that. Guru Vasare Prativeshinyaha Gruhe Kopi Visheshaha Asti. Not like that, we can't take rest on Thursday because in our neighboring house, in our neighbor's house, Guru Vasare Prativeshinyaha Gruhe, in our neighboring lady's house, lady here, Prativeshinyaha Gruhe, in our neighboring lady's house, Kopi Visheshaha Karyakramaha, understood, Karyakramaha Asti. Visheshaha Asti means there is some special thing, special program, understood. Asti, there is. Sa, she, Bhojanartameva Ahutavati. She has invited for lunch, for food, eating food, lunch only. So, Ahutavati, participle, Tavatu, Ahutavati. She invited for food, eating, lunch, yes. Then Pati says, Bhavatu, okay. Anyat sarvam anantaram chintayishyamaha. We will think of other things later. Aham tu idanim gacchami. I am going now because he has to go and come back. So Patni says, Bhavataha prayanam sukakaram bhavatu. Bhavataha prayanam sukakaram bhavatu. May your journey be happy. May you have a happy journey. That is a Shubha Yatra. Then husband interferes and says, this is the addressing of only when a husband addresses, he only uses his wife, addressing wife, or sometimes mother also we can use. Ai mate, ai shubhaste, not necessarily wife but a lady. Ai giri nandini. Ai is there in that stotra. Ai means oh, sambodhana. Shubhaste pantana santu iti Kalidasya vachanam vadatu. Oh my dear, I means here dear. Oh dear, oh my dear wife, why don't you say the words of Kalidasa like this? Shubhaste pantana santu iti Kalidasa vachanam vadatu. Why do you say, bid me farewell with the words of Kalidasa? What Kalidasa is said? Shubhaste panthana santu means may you have a happy journey. So Patni jokingly says, Bhavan Kalidasaha naiva kalu. You are not Kalidasa. That I should say the words of Kalidasa to you, something like that. So let us go back here and see for the days and future tense. First words, two words, Soma Vasare, Monday. Pratyagamishati, future tense. Prati Agamishyati. Again Soma Vasare, Agamishyami. First person, Uttam Purusha. Agamishyati. Again Agamishyati. Patni. Shanivasare, on Saturday. Gamishyati, future tense. Mangalavasare, on Tuesday. Vivahasti. Somavasare, on Monday. Agamishyami. Gamishyamaha. Suchayatu, imperative mood. Patni, dialogue. Karyakramaha santi. Budhavasare, Wednesday. Now Rajanyaha Vidyalaye Vashukosava asti. Karyakrame Chinta mang karotu bhavati tatrapi gacchama. Guruvasare, Patri. Guruvasare Purnataya Vishrantihi. Patni says no. Guruvasare. Now I want to explain this word. Prativeshinyaha. Just highlight that. Oh, sorry. This is mean neighboring lady, neighbor's lady. Okay. Prativeshini. What is the shabda here? Ikaranta. Srinivas. Ikaranta Strilinga. Sorry. So Prativeshinyaha. This is Nyaha. This is sixth case, singular number. Prativeshinyaha. Then Ahutavati, you know, na? Ahutavan, Ahutavati, invited, past tense, participle past tense. Invited, Bhojanartameva Ahutavati. Then Chintayishyamaha, future tense. Chintayishyamaha, Chintayishyami, we will think about it. We will think about it. Gachami, Sukakaram Bhavatu, Shubhastin. Okay, that's all. Next. Very little, small conversations are there. I think we are going with a good speed, not very high speed. The idea is we should all understand. Then here again, what is recalled here, highlighted is lat, means present tense. This lesson is devoted for present tense. Vartamana kala karya vivaranam. Describing the routine works here. Satisha, Rajarama, Satisha, Rajarama are there. Let us read. Satish says, Utpitikayam ekam pustakam asti. Kasya pustakam boho?
Rajarama says, Tatva Girishasya pustakam. Saha
Tyaktva syat. Satish says, Girishasya va saha kim likitavan pashyami ekavaram. Lekakasya karyalayam gacchami. Anujayai patram likhami. Prabandhakena saha charcham karomi. Yana petikam krinami. Kimartham likitavan eshaha. Rajarama shrunotu. Bhavan eshaha ek kimapi likitva pustakam
Puritam.
Shrunotu bhavan esha kimapi likitva pustakam puritavan.
Rajarama says, Tasya karya vivarana pustakam bhoho. Saha eva agatavan dadatu tasmai.
Sati says, Girisha, kim bhavan pustake gruhapatam likitavan?
Girisha says, Bhavan mama pustakam kimartham svikrutavan. Aham pratidinam karyani likhami. Anantaram ratrau
parishilayami. Sati says, Parishilananantaram.
Girisha says, Kim karyam krutavan, kim na krutavan, iti janami. Anantara dine yat na krutavan, tat prathamam samapayami.
Sati says, Bahuttamam, ahamapi itaha param, tathaiva karomi. So, there is a conversation between friends here. Sati says, Utpitikayam. What is Utpitika? Utpitika, table like this. Utpitikayam ekam pustakam asti. There is a book on the table. Now, what is the vibhakti, by the way? Utpitikayam, saptami. Utpitika, the noun, the word itself is akaranta strilinga shabda. We came across in the first book. Ut means high. Pitika means table. High table means table. Utpitikayam ekam pustakam asti. There is a book on the table. Kasya pustakam boho. Whose book is it? Kasya is kim shabda, interrogative. Kasya shashti. So Rajaram informs tatva. That you mean that Girishasya pustakam. It's that is the book of Girish. Girishasya pustakam. That is the book of Girish. Saha tyaktva gatavan syat. Saha Girisha, that Saha means he, Girish. Tyaktva gatavan syat. He must have gone by leaving it. He might have gone by leaving it on the table. Syat means might have gone. Supposition. He perhaps has gone leaving it on the table. Then Satish says, Girishasya va, Girish book, Saha kim likitavan pashyami ekavaram. So he has curiosity now. Saha kim likitavan, what he wrote, pashyami ekavaram, I'll just see once. Ekavaram means once. Pashyami ekavaram, let me once see what he has written like. So he reads in that book, number 1, ekam lekakasya karyalayam gacchami. I will go to the writer's office. 2, Dve, Anujayai patram likhami. Point 2, he has written in the book is Anujayai to his younger sister, Lekham likham, patram likhami. I will write a letter to my younger sister. 3, Prabandhakena saha charcham karomi. I will discuss, charcham karomi, I will discuss with the manager. Then Yana petikam krinami. I will buy a suitcase, traveling suitcase. Kimartham likitavan eshaha Rajarama. Then he is asking Rajaram, why has he written all this? Shrunotu bhavan eshaha kimapi likitva pustakam puritavan. Now listen, this fellow has written something and filled the book. He says. Then Rajaram replies, Tasya karya vivarana pustakam boho. This is his diary. Karya vivarana pustakam, what all he wants to do, he will write in this. Saha eva agatavan dadatu tasmai. Oh, in the meantime that person has come. Sa eva agatavan, he has come. Dadatu tasmai, give him. Dadatu tasmai, you give it to him. Sati says, Girisha, hey Girisha, oh Girish, kim bhavan pustake gruhapatam likitavan. Have you written homework in your notebook? Have you done your homework? Then Girisha says, Bhavan mama pustakam kimartam svikrutavan. Why did you take my book? First of all, tell me. Aham pratidinam karyani likhami. I write every day my works to be done. Okay? Anantaram ratro parishilayami. Then I observe them at night. Anantaram ratro parishilayami. I observe how many. See, it is like you plan for doing several things and put it on the paper in your diary. And then by the time you go to bed, you check how many you are able to complete. That is what is. So, Anantaram Ratro Parishilayami. Then I will examine at the end night. Satish says, Parishilanantaram, after observing, what do? Then Girish says, Kim Karyam Krutavan, Kim Na Krutavan iti janami. Then I know what I have done and what I have not done, what work I could do, what I was unable to do. Anantaradine yat na krutavan, and the next day, following day, what I could not do or what I have not done, tat prathamam, first that paripalayam, samapayami, that I finish. So whatever left out jobs are there, next day I complete that. Tat prathamam, first samapayami, I finish it. Satish says, Bahu uttamam, very good, wonderful. Ahamapi itaha param tathaiva karomi. I will also do like this. I will follow your principle of writing on the paper and following it up. So let us go to present verbs only have to be highlighted here.
Asti.
Asti. Pustakam asti. Kasya, by the way, is interrogative. Now, Gatavan Syat is a kind of might have gone, must have gone. Tyaktva is also we have studied. Tvanta, you know. Gatva, Shrutva, Patitva, Tyaktva, Uktva, etc. And then Lekakasya Karya, Gacchami, very simple lesson, Gacchami, Likhami, Karomi, Krinami. Gacchami, I go, likhami, write, karomi, do, I will do, krinami, buy, I'll buy. Then Puritavan is a tavatu participle. Participle tavatu, Puritavan is filled. Dadatu, this is imperative mode, okay. Likitavan, similarly Likitavan is written. Gruhapatam Likitavan. Then what more? Lat.
Svikrutavan.
That is tavatu, which is not highlighted, but we can point out. Svikrutavan. Kimartam svikrutavan. Why did you take? Have taken. Likhami. Parishilayami. Observe. Then krutavan 2 times it is used. Janami. I know. Samapayami. I finish. I complete. I finish in the sense I complete. Tathaiva karomi. Karomi is also present tense of kru dhatu, our famous dukri karane. Karomi kurvaha kurmaha. So this is relatively a very simple. What's the time? 5 minutes more. So simple exercise lesson karya vivaranam. Then we will take up the next lesson. Conversation also very small. We'll read, if possible, explain next class. Vivahat param. Vivahat param. After marriage. Panchami, highlighted. Words anitavan, brought. Anayati, anitavan. Anayati brings. Anitavan, brought. Panchami vibhakti, highlighted. So let us take this on. Mata says, Vivaha samaptaha asti. Itaha param anitani vastuni dadatu Jagadisha. Jagadish says, read.
Jagadish says, Amba aham omkara nilayataha
Katan anitavan.
Hari ivasataha mahajalapatram anitavan. Madhu krupataha
Chashakan
anitavan.
Etat sarvamapi
adya yanena
neshyami. Then Mata says, Dhvani mudrikaha panchadasha dhvani mudrikaha kutaha bhavan.
Jagadish says, Keshava
nilayataha
dhvani mudrikaha anitavan. Vismrutavan
asam.
Taha api adya neshyami.
Mata says, Pratiniveshini gruhataha aham sthalikaha anitavan kalu. Taha sthalikaha aham pratyarpayishyami.
Jagadish says, Amba Shankara matataha aham kalasham anitavan kalu. Tasmai dadatu.
Mata says, Shishirasya gruhataha bhavan achhadakani anitavan kalu. Tani api preshayami kim.
Jagadish says, Mastu tani vayameva
pratyarpayamaha.
Anujam shishira gruham preshayatu.
Mata says, Astu bhavan savadhanam gacchatu. No, this is a very, again, another small conversation here about what we come to know through this conversation is, what are the things that we in India hire for marriage purpose. Several things are hired for performing the marriage from what we call tent houses. We have tent houses here in India. We borrow them, we bring them on payment. Hire purchase, not purchase, hire them. We hire them like chairs, so many clothes, so many things are hired on payment. That is what highlighted here. And Panchami is used with tasil, that avyaya, tasil, pratyaya. Panchami directly, not Panchami, is used taha. You can watch that. So Mata says here, Vivahaha samaptaha asti. Very simple. Vivahaha samaptaha asti. Marriage is over. Itaha param. Now hereafter. At anitani vastuni dadatu Jagadisha. Asking her son Jagadish, anitani vastuni dadatu. Return, give away the things which were brought by us. That means return the things which were hired by us. Anitani vastuni dadatu. Pratyarpayatu. Pratidadatu Jagadisha. Then Jagadisha is replying to his mother, Amba, mother, aham omkara nilayataha. There is a place by name Omkara Nilaya. Omkara Nilayataha Katan Anitavan. I brought mats from Omkara Nilaya. That is the name of the place from where he brought the mats on which people sit. Kata is mat. Katan. Kataha katau. Kataha. Katam katau. Katan. This is Dvitiya Bahuvachana. Katan Anitavan. I brought the mats from Omkara Nilayataha. Watch that word. Omkara Nilayataha. Taha means from, Panchami. Otherwise, if you don't use Taha, what do you use? Omkara Nilayat. Omkara Nilayat. Harinivasataha. Again, Taha is used here. Tasil. Harinivasat. Instead of saying Harinivasat, Harinivasataha. Maha Jalapatram Anitavan. I brought one big Jalapatram means vessel for water, storing water. Maha Jalapatram Anitavan. Like a drum. You can say, what is a big container holding water is a big drum. Madhukupataha Krupataha Cheshakan Anitavan. And he brought, it seems, I brought glasses from a place called Madhukrupa. Madhukrupataha Cheshakan Anitavan. I have brought the glasses from Madhukrupa shop. Is over? Time? Okay, we'll stop here. And then Shubham Bhuyat will continue in the next class.